Yeah.
Hello.
Nice intro there.
How would you rate?
We're going straight into this episode then.
Going straight in
with a question.
Just straight in with a question.
Straight in. You're not going to dip your toe in the pool. You can dive straight in.
Exactly. Who dips their toe in the pool?
Kev. From Coronation Street.
We all know what happened to him.
Exactly.
I was just wondering how you would rate out of 10 Ainsley Harriott.
Yeah.
Based on his sexual prowess.
7.
7, okay.
7, I think, because I still haven't quite worked him out.
Yeah, he's a mysterious character.
He is very mysterious.
Okay.
Would you like some ads?
Yeah, let's have a sponsorship.
It doesn't matter if you want them or not. We're contractually obliged to read them. So first of all, let's get it out of the way. We're sponsored by Craig's Bar.
Craig's.
Which you'll hear more from later on.
Yes.
Lam Dallas, our Roman reporter,
he's been back.
More news, an update from Craig's. And we're also sponsored by Big Fellow, as always. But we're also sponsored by Gob Gob. Gob Gob is a new refreshing drink guaranteed to get your balls out. At Gob Gob, we believe in our drink and we don't even care if the ingredients list is misleading and under inspection. Get our drink down your pants now, bitch. We've got all the flavours. Lemon and blackcurrant. You know what's up. Mix Gob Gob with your favourite alcohol for a funky treat, but user beware. Gob Gob takes zero responsibility for what happens next. Gob Gob is available exclusively on the dark web, so get your cryptocurrencies ready and let's get gobbed on. There you go.
Gob Gob.
Gob Gob.
They've got some attitude. I like it.
To the dark web, where all the good stuff is.
Yeah.
Tom, do you like mixed veg?
Yes.
Well, we at Mixed Veg want you to feel less like a disgusting orc and more like a divine veg chomping machine. Fantastico! Mixed Veg is available in a number of different formats and is really great if you're on a heavily addictive illicit drugs. Okay, get yours at all good supermarkets.
Okay, is the company called Mixed Veg?
I don't know. I think it might just be for the Mixed Veg board. I think they're trying to wangle themselves back into our show.
Well, they've already got back in.
Oh well,
they were in last week.
It's a bit from the veg board then, I guess. We got another one. It's just sent to our. This one was sent to our email address. Pit of Chimps,
Google
at A in a circle.
Yeah. Computer.
Gmail.
Gmail. If you shout "Pit of Chimps" really
computer.
loud at your computer, we'll hear you. And then you can speak.
And that's presumably what this person did, because my name is Peter Senior and I offer a service where I'll come over your house and do any jobs you need doing. All I ask in exchange is minimum wage and a positive written review in advance. Ever since I got out of jail for burglary, I've had difficulty getting a high-paid desk job, so I appreciate you giving me a chance to get around to your home. I work best when left alone, so feel free to pop out for a while. Again, my name is Peter Senior and my work is guaranteed by Scout's Honour.
Sounds good. So you
sounds
write the review
reputable.
in advance.
And pay him.
In advance.
And then let him in your house on his own for a while.
Sounds good, I'd do it.
And
Big Pete.
When you come back, your house will be fully cleaned.
Yeah.
Out of everything.
Or whatever you want done. You build a bathroom, build a extension cord if you want, to go around your house.
Now, Tom, last week you did give us a Valve update.
Yeah.
And I've been intercepting your mail, as you know. And I got a letter from the NHS here for you.
Well, maybe it's because
I opened it again, just in case.
Yeah. It's probably because, as I said, my valve fell out and I've been having problems with the new valve that Dr. Scorsese put in.
Indeed.
Dear applicant, about your recent appointment. Thank you for selecting the NHS for your valve enabling operation.
The new one after
Yeah. As you are aware, this subscription service operation was subject to a routine medical to ensure you're fit and well ahead of the procedure. We can report you have been deemed fit and able to continue with this process. However, our physicians discovered some incidental issues you should probably be aware of.
Ooh.
While inspecting the hundreds of x-rays performed on you during the assessment day.
That seems excessive. Like Chernobyl over here.
We are now in a position to diagnose you as having hip failure.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, the replacement hip we would require is now discontinued.
Oh.
This issue is compounded by the fact you have a bloated left thigh.
That doesn't sound good.
Remember, you can now check your health status online. Enabling online access to detailed coded information at organisational level will not mean any of your visits automatically mean you receive medical support.
As we know.
You will still be able to decide on an individual basis, how else would I decide, if and when you would benefit from such access. You will still be able to decide, so I can decide if I want to do it.
I guess so. I think that's what
why not just say that? If you opt to not enable the online access, you can interact with us on most major social media platforms. Tumblr, Twitch, Habbo Hotel, and of course Pinterest.
Oh, there you go.
Why not drop us a like or slide into our DMs?
Ooh.
If you have any questions, we can answer them on the day of your operation. We'll be in touch if we have any questions, but would like these answered immediately due to the high level of human mass we must deal with on a daily basis.
Fair. And
Best
true.
wishes, Dr. Quark Albatross.
That's the real That's the real doctor that you should have saw originally.
Head of Primary Care Commissioning. High quality care for all now and for future generations.
There you go. From the NHS.
From the Valve Commissioning Department.
So what are you going to do about that?
Well, it looks like the valve's not the problem. Well, it's not the only problem now. I've got to get my bloated thigh sorted, my hip.
Never ends for you, does it?
No.
Never ends. Well, I've done some more caricatures.
Okay.
Time for round 2. Yesterday you didn't do very well with the caricatures.
I got No, I didn't. I didn't get any of them right.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't get any of them. You were 0 for 3 last time, but this time I think you're gonna get some of them right.
But we did get a listener who guessed them all. They emailed in, and they said they got them all right. So they won a prize.
They have.
I've emailed them a collection of our toenails.
Oh, nice! And they also get to have dinner with that guy from Stargate or whatever. It was.
Robert Picardo.
Robert Picardo, yeah.
He doesn't know yet. We haven't let him know, but you will just ship you out to him.
Okay, so is the first one. Describe it for the listeners, and then we'll give them a little bit of time, a sound effect, so they can guess who it is as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is an easy one actually. I think. Okay. So we've got a chap who is bald, but he's got some hair at the side.
So first of all, the likeness, is it a good likeness?
Yeah. If it's who I'm thinking it is anyway. Okay. It could be someone completely different. He's got a big old smile. He's got glasses, but it's those kind of circular glasses that you find Jewish people wear a lot. New York Jew.
Or
Jews.
John Lennon.
Or John Lennon, he would wear them. Bald with, like I say, the hair at the sides. Quite fluffy eyebrows. Mm-hmm. He's got... we had the Jackie Chan one last week, and I'm trying to avoid any potential...
To clear it up, I've drawn these from photos, and I've tried to pick a wide range of people. So I haven't overly caricatured anybody really. In
That's true.
Pictures. I've just drawn what I've seen. I've more or less traced the screen.
Well, he's got a nose. Mm-hmm. Big smile. Yeah, the glasses that are those round, perfectly round mouth glasses.
Yeah.
And some worry lines on his forehead, and he's wearing a jumper. It looks like. Mm-hmm. I don't know how else to. That's quite hard to go on, but I can see it, and it looks just like the person who I think it is.
So should we press the sounder, and at the end of the sounder, the people listening at home can yell out as loud as they can who they think it is, and then I'll give you a second to say who you think it is, and then I'll tell you who it is.
I'll just give one more. If it's who I think it is, I'm just going to say New York Jew.
Okay.
That's a good clue, I think.
A Jewish man from New York.
Yeah, that's... And age-wise, he's in his, maybe 60s, I'd say.
Late 60s,
probably.
Go on then, give it a little sounder.
And remember, scream it at the top of your voice at the end.
Okay, so now they should have yelled it by now. So who do you think it is?
Larry David.
It is Larry David, yes. Well done. It is. Likeness out of 10, do you reckon?
9.
9 out of 10 likeness on this one. This is 3 really good ones. I gotta say, I really upped my game for these 3.
Okay.
So, because last time you had so much difficulty with it. So the next one of the 2 for this week is...
Okay. I've got an idea about this movie. So, it's, again, it's a man. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it's a chap of colour, 'cause he's got some shading on the skin. The hair, again, is black, and it looks like... It's short hair. It looks like it might be like... kind of like an African-style hair. It looks like it could be... If it had grown out like Afro-style hair, but it's short.
Yeah.
There's that...
so short curly hair is what you're looking for there.
Hair. Yeah, but not curly in a... curly way, like curly in a kind like an Afro type way. He's got a goatee beard, a black, it looks like goatee beard.
With the chin strap there as well.
Oh, yeah. Is that what that's called?
It's a very thin chin strap, yeah.
Okay.
It's hard. I point that out only because you might have got it confused for the jawline itself.
Okay. I don't really know what else to say.
Eyebrows?
There's eyebrows there, but they're just...
Do you think they're like intense eyebrows, or...?
Yeah, his eyes are quite wide, and he looks quite...
intense.
Does look quite intense. The nose, again, there's no nose, really, just 2 holes for the nostrils. A bit like a pig's nose.
That's usually because I'm not great at drawing noses, to be fair, though.
Okay. Yeah, I've got an idea of who it might be. I could be wrong, though.
Okay, so from that description, give people a sound there so they can guess. Okay, so they should have yelled it out by now. There was 3 things you didn't say, though.
Okay.
And that was the little dots there on the side of the face.
Oh.
The eyes.
That is key. I might give them another go.
There's 3 dots underneath his eye.
In a perfectly aligned triangle. What's it called? It's the perfect triangle. It's like an isomer.
I don't know. I failed maths.
Yeah. On the right side of his cheek. That's solidified. It is who I thought it was.
So they could just shout it out now. We don't need a sound effect for it.
Okay.
I know. Who do you think it is?
Ice Cube.
It is Ice Cube.
Yes.
Well, guess. See, I'm doing well here, so I feel happy that you're 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
And the last one, let's try and keep this quick. The last one is.
There's 2. Okay. Okay. So it's a white man, I think. He's got kind of spiky hair, short spiky hair, quite slanty eyes, but I don't think this time it is an Oriental style. I think he's just got small little eyes. A long mouth, but very wide, but not very high. Very thin, but wide. He's topless, and he looks like he's got some pecs on him, and he's quite muscly. His shoulder, what's this called?
The trapezoid.
Trapezoids are very high. He's got no neck. So, yeah. Do you think I've missed anything? He's frowning. He's got some frown lines there.
Okay.
Do you think that's the key?
I think that's all you've got to go by, really, to be fair.
Okay. Here's the sounds.
Then do the drill. What are you saying?
Technical error there. Oh, so when I looked at the face, I thought 2 people.
Okay.
But the body doesn't match. I thought.
Who were the 2 people you thought of with the face?
Ethan Hawke.
No.
And Gary Busey.
No.
Then I saw the body and I thought, is it meant to be Brock Lesnar?
No, but that's a good guess. He doesn't have spiky hair as far as I'm aware. He has that little Lego hair, which is like the little bit on the top.
Yeah.
And it's actually Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's terrible.
But the other 2 are the likeness of 9.
Yeah, that's. I mean, 9 Well, I said 9 for Larry David. I would give Ice Cube 9.5.
And Arnold?
2. I got 2.
Okay, well there you go. Crazy thing happened to me yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw a chocolate bar, and it was rather special because it contained a rose flavoured jelly.
Oh. Rose flavoured.
Rose flavoured jelly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How would you rate Gregory Peck out of 10 based on his abdominals?
3. I don't think he has great abdominals. If it was based on like his sciatic nerve, I'd give him 8.
Okay.
But it isn't, so we can't do that.
What about Nicolas Cage out of 1 to 10 based on his dart playing ability?
10.
10.
Nicolas Cage gets a 10 for everything. If we make a trump cards, he's the ultimate card. He's got 10 for everything. Except maybe patience. I think he'd be a very patient person for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But, yeah. So we were going to play a game last week.
Oh, yeah.
Can we play it now?
Yeah.
Because I've been thinking about it for a whole week since we didn't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Visually impaired courting.
and here is your host,
Thomas. Yeah, thank you. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. All right, welcome to this week's edition of Visually Impaired Courting. We've got 3 guests for you, 3 bachelors and bachelorettes for you, Simon, here.
Okay. You can introduce me as the guest?
Yep, so our guest is...
I was a contestant.
Contestant is Simon.
Thank you.
Simon, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Simon, and I love going to the harvester.
All right. Woo. Okay. So we've got 3 contestants for you here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to describe them.
3 prizes.
3 prizes, I should say.
And I can only have 1 prize.
Yes, you can only have 1.
I'm objectifying.
So I'm going to describe something about each one.
Okay.
As we go along,
sure.
And you can, say what you think about them.
Sounds good. I went on a date last time with one of these people.
Oh yeah, how did it go?
Very good. Yeah, it was very nice. But then we just decided we just couldn't be bothered seeing each other again.
Well, it happens.
Exactly.
It happens.
She smelled a bit like deep heat.
Deep heat.
Yeah.
You're not a fan of that.
Well, it was Raljex actually, but yeah.
You were smelling like eggs as well, weren't you?
Exactly. So yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so we've got our 3 contestants.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said, we're very diverse here. We're very inclusive. So we've got one who is used to be a man and is now transitioning to a lady.
Okay. A woman.
A woman, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We've got one who used to be a woman and is transitioning to another, a twosies.
Okay, right.
And then we've got a twosies who's transitioning to a threesies.
How does that work?
Maybe you can
You're
ask
not a doctor.
them. I'm not a doctor.
Fair enough.
Okay, are you ready to hear about your first option?
I'm willing to date all 3.
Well, maybe you can.
Maybe
We'll
I
see.
can only have 1.
Yeah, no, you can only have 1. So
Okay.
yeah, Graham won't be happy.
Graham.
Oh, they love our Graham. Okay,
Yeah.
Here we go. The first option. So it is, was it a man transitioning to a woman? Yep.
Yep.
So this is young Pete.
What's up, Pete?
Going to be Pete A.
Pete A, yeah.
And she's 5'10"
Okay.
and long brown hair. Got one eye.
Okay, great.
One eye's missing,
Sounds good.
but she keeps the other eye in a pocket.
Right.
And she's got 2 fully functioning legs.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sounds promising. I'm going to give this person a 5 out of 10 so far. It's a low number, actually. But yeah, I'm going with 5.
Okay. Our second option is a lady who's transitioning to a man.
A woman who's transitioning into a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is young Sarah.
Okay. What's up, Sarah?
They can't respond to
No.
you, of course. They're not allowed to speak.
I know, I just want them to hear my voice.
That's fine. They got 2 legs as well. 1 arm. No body.
Oh, okay.
Just a head and then an arm and the 2 legs.
You're right.
Hair, though, they've got hair. Curly blonde hair. And 2 eyes. Both eyes are intact.
Okay.
There's a nose, but it is the nose of Ken
Barlow.
Yeah. And the arm that they've got belongs to Hulk Hogan, so it's one of his 24 inch.
I was going to say actually, they found like a glitched character from a SmackDown game.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm going to give 1 out of 10 so far.
Oh, outrageous. Okay, and option number 3 is Gary.
Okay.
This is
Gary.
They've currently got 2 Z's, but they're upgrading to 3 Z's.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
So they've got big plans, very ambitious.
Very big plans, yeah.
Brown afro,
Right.
but it's not on their head; it's on their chest.
Oh, okay.
Brown afro on the chest.
That's good.
Their head is the exact same. He's had it worked out. He likes to be referred to as a he, by the way. His head has been transplanted, or he's had a transplant of Samuel L. Jackson's head,
Right.
but with the face of Paul Orndorff.
The wrestler.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Samuel L. Jackson's head with Paul Orndorff's face.
Right.
Afro on the chest. 1 leg.
Right.
So not as many legs as
The other amputees on this show.
Yeah. But there is a foot that they have with the missing leg.
Okay.
Which is attached to the groin.
Right.
Where the leg would normally be attached, where the thigh would normally be is a foot.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I'm gonna go 10 out of 10.
Okay, so Gary way ahead of young Sarah and the other one. So first question. Have you got any questions you'd like to ask?
Oh, I thought that was it. Questions. I'd like to ask the first contestant, how are you today?
They can't speak, of course.
I'd like to ask question number 2.
So you'll just have to ask them the questions.
Hi, I'm looking forward to going on a date with you. Are you looking forward to going on a date with me as well?
Okay.
They can't answer me, look, can they?
No. So what would you like to ask contestant number 3?
Nothing at this point.
That's already.
I already made my mind up.
Okay, that's the end of the first round.
Oh God, how many rounds is that?
So the next round, I'm going to tell you a bit about some of their hobbies they like to do.
Okay.
So contestant number 1 likes to go fishing in Porthcawl. What do you think about that?
No, I'm not happy about that. It's animal cruelty. I don't agree.
Okay, so I mean, number 1 is looking not good.
No.
Okay, contestant number 2, young Sarah. She likes to go and get a bag of fish and chips from Albany Fish Bar, and she likes to curl up on the sofa and watch an old episode of Neighbours from the 90s. What do you think of that?
It's quite good. I like the Neighbours element of it. I'm going to say 5 out of 10 for that one.
Little error from our producers there. And finally, we've got Gary. He enjoys playing marbles in schoolyards with young children.
Sign me up. I'm in. Seems very fulfilling. I'm in with whatever Gary's down with.
Any final comments you'd like to make about any of them?
I just want to go on my date with Gary. No, that's right.
Okay, well, it's decision time.
I'm picking Sarah.
There we go.
Great episode.
Visually impaired courting.
Episode 2 of Visually Impaired Courting, actually. We got a letter from a fan.
Oh, that went on a long time.
It did, yeah. We got a letter from a fan.
Yeah.
Almost 8 minutes of podcast action there. So this one says, yes, I will ask you a question of you now. How many times a day do you eat breakfast, and at what speed do you eat it? This is very important for you to answer me this question because I'm in hospital with gigantic legs. And that's from Joe Megaplex, who's in hospital.
Ah, well, I hope he gets better soon, Joe Megaplex. Mm-hmm. Is that Joe Manjo or Lady Joe? Or both of these
Manjo,
Joe?
that is.
Manjo Bronson.
Yeah.
Hope you get better soon. And I eat breakfast 3 times a day normally. One in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in bed when I'm asleep.
I ate 2. One in lunchtime and one at the evening.
I got 2.
I got the fruit rankings for this week.
Yes.
We're rushing through these segments now. At number 5 this week we got apple crisps. At number 4 this week we have apple turnover. At number 3 this week we have the humble apple strudel. At number 2 we have a toffee apple. And at number 1, perhaps inspired by your question last week about what's the difference between a lime, an orange and a tangerine. At number 1 this week we have lime. So there you go, there's the fruit rankings for this week.
Fantastic.
Talking of food, I went to a Michelin star restaurant last week.
Oh, okay.
I stole the menu.
Yeah.
Again, like I did before. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, go on.
It's a different restaurant to the last one. For starters, they had a minced albatross with dandelion milk.
Ooh.
Portuguese man o' war on liquid toast.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Lamb quarter. Or the vegan option was maple syrup served in an Edwardian jug.
Oh, nice. Sounds good.
The fish course was frozen squid balls with Marmite infused ice cream.
Lovely.
Curly cod.
Oh, a bit of curly cod.
Prawn lemonade.
Prawn.
And the vegan option was CBD oil fried oranges served in a wizard sleeve.
Nice.
The mains were hot sirloin steak filled donuts with horseradish glaze.
Oh, that sounds quite nice.
There you go. Pork cube.
Oh, yes. Good.
Or the vegan option was uncooked rice with liquid nitrogen frozen hemp milk. And the dessert section was a fudge and Tipex sundae served in a brand new Mercedes-Benz S-Class.
Oh, nice.
Madagascar vanilla sponge cake with marshmallow cream and congealed elk blood.
Yeah.
And the vegan option was mango sorbet.
Mango sorbet. Classic.
Yeah.
His bulging penis twatted her in the eye.
Oh, who was that?
What?
Who was that? Ted Danson?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. We got a report from Dallas from Craig.
Oh, yes.
Unless you had anything to say before we do this, 'cause I might end with this.
No, I was just wondering how you would rate Harry and the Hendersons, their ability to win a game of horse.
Oh, quite high.
Out of 10.
9.
9.
Well, there's not much else to do all day other than look after the Henderson man.
Yeah. That was what he was called. The Henderson man.
Yeah, that's it. So they probably had a lot of time to play horse all day.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a report by Pit of Chimps roaming reporter Lam Dallas on Craig's Dungeon from Craig's Bar. After an exhilarating day out at Craig's Bar last week, my blood had been wondering where to rush to ever since. My decision to return was twofold. 1, I enjoyed the drinks offers, friendly vibe, and the rush I got from being there. 2, I wanted to experience the dungeon, which I did not get to visit on my first experience. Craig's Bar is something of an anomaly in this city. It is situated in an area of Cardiff known to the locals as the Dirty South. It is located away from most things, in the uppermost section of the city. Geographically, you couldn't get any further north without becoming a dickhead. I entered Craig's and completed the cloakroom and entry fee process. I headed straight for the elevator and pressed the button with the -1 written upon it. The smell of excrement and dried blood in the elevator was strong but intoxicating. A few moments later, the door opened. The walls, damp and stone-like, had condensation flowing down them. The lino floor featured bloodstains and human poo. Mr. Dallas, we've been expecting you. The man stood around 7 feet tall and about 9 stone. He wore an apron but had bodily fluid stained white t-shirt underneath. He was sporting a cardboard mask of cult British television icon Mr. Blobby. Expecting me? I said, fearing the worst / best. Yes, Melon Boobs. You are a valued customer of Craig's Bar. Now get your kit off and hop on the rectal realignment machine. I did as he said, and lay face down, as later requested by the masked individual. He inserted a clamp which pulled apart my seat cushions. I don't fully recall the rest of the procedure, but I recall there being an incredibly pleasurable experience before I passed out from the pain. I've put an adult diaper on you. Oh, no, I'm not into the whole adult baby thing, I replied. It's for medical purposes, he explained. On the way back to the elevator, I noticed a glass room with a sign written on it saying Craig's Crash, where Craig's Bar patrons could leave their children while they had the time of their life. Craig's Crash features a ball pit and a slide entitled The Black Hole. I entered and the children appeared happy enough. I looked through the glass wall back at the masked individual cleaning his instruments of divinity. He readjusted the rectal alignment machine. I planted a solitary kiss on one of the crashed users and closed their eyelids with my fingers before exiting. I would give Craig's Dungeon 5 stars out of 5, a must-see. The Crash is also an excellent option due to the Craig's Kids Go Free promotion, which is also a 5 out of 5 experience.
Wow. Very well. Another excellent review for Craig's Bar.
Yeah, by Lam Dallas. He's really going out there and getting those good reviews for us.
Yeah, and we are sponsored by Craig's Bar. I can't remember if we said.
We are, yeah, we did, yeah.
And
big fellow.